Going to give you a quick little tutorial on how to access the survey, the interest survey. So once you've logged into MyBlueprint, this is what your homepage is going to look like. I want you to navigate over here on the side panel, which is a side menu. I want you to go down to the second button. This is called the Who Am I? And in that, if you click on it, it's going to take you to all the surveys that we're going to be doing in this course. The survey I want you to complete for today is called the Interest Survey, which is right here. Now, it's showing my report was completed because I've already completed the survey. Yours won't if you have not completed this. What I'd like you to do is, if you have not completed this, is complete the survey first. Then I want you to go and view the report. Where it has the report, it's going to give you some ideas about your interest type. Record in your notebook what it says about who you are and your interest type. So in here, it's suggesting that my interest type is artistic and realistic. And it's saying that I'm the designer, artistic, realistic, and it describes some occupations that might be good for me and some traits. Read through that. Then, once you have a sense as to who you are, what I want you to do is go back to surveys, and this time you're going to navigate down in the side menu bar to the little briefcase that's called Work. And you're going to select from this drop-down menu Occupations. In the Occupations section, once you have done any of these surveys, what will happen is it gives you an opportunity to search for a career you might be interested in, a possible occupation. I want you to use this section of MyBlueprint to research one of the occupations that matches your values and your interests. If you look down here, because I've already completed the survey, it's suggesting some occupations for me. If those interest you, great. If not, what you can do is come back here and use the Career Cluster, Outlook, Education, and Estimated Salaries filters to help look at some possible careers you might be interested in. If you know the name of the career, you can just type it up here in the keyword search engine, such as if I know I want to be a teacher, I could type that in and it would automatically search for teacher as an occupation down here, and I could just pick these as possible career options. The other opportunity, what you could do is if you click on this little button called View More, it'll give you a slide panel of another slide out menu, and you can pick any one of these filters for categories of occupations that come under these topics. So in here, if I click on Education and Training, I'd select that. It's not going to do anything until you apply the filter. Then it'll show up 11 results for different types of occupations related to education and training. And so through here you can navigate and decide on, oh, maybe I'm interested in becoming a special education teacher. You can click on that and then it'll give you further information, such as things like what they do, the type of education training you need. So in here the pathway is university, and then it gives you some ideas about things like what the workplace is like. You can watch videos about it, listening to people talk about their experiences being a secondary school teacher or special ed teacher. And then it tells you types of skills you might need and other occupations that are related to this. Once you know the occupation that you want, you can fill out the values career search handout that I've given you. And where it comes to requirements, that'll tell you what type of education you need to get into the program. So it's telling you exactly here how to become a teacher. It'll also show you some possible post-secondary programs that you can look at to find out what are their entrance requirements from high school. So if I want to go to Lakehead and to study education, I can click on this and then it'll tell me what are my requirements. Well, in here it'll tell me what do I need. You need a high school plan, and I can also go and visit their website, and it'll tell me exactly which high school courses I need in order to apply for admission. So if you're looking to apply to their undergraduate and you're an Ontario high school student, it'll tell you what you need. So it tells you in here you need a OSSD, an Ontario Secondary School Diploma, you need 6 grade 12 U or M courses or equivalent, including program-specific prerequisite courses, and a minimum of 70% average. Now, every single program that you apply to might have other additional things that you need. So in here, if I go to Education Concurrent and I hit Apply, it's going to tell me exactly what I need. So if I fill this out, say that I'm Canadian, I go to Canadian high school, when did you last attend? 2 years ago. It'll tell me exactly what I need. So in here, if I want to go for anthropology, it'll tell me I need 12U English plus 5 additional grade 12U courses. These all change depending on what you're applying for. If you're applying for anthropology, notice that down here, there are very specific courses that you need in order to get into that program. Okay, this is your first opportunity to research some possible career opportunities for yourselves and look at post-secondary institutions that will allow you to have the course that you need in order to become that occupation. Okay, have fun searching and have a great weekend. I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday.